Hello, my name is Colton Holzapfel. I'm the CEO of Credenzio Studios, and today I'm going to be taking you through the Lordship of Belmont. This is an early concept of the Lordship as it appears in the Lionhearts demo. We're currently in Belmont Castle, the administrative center of the Lordship. The castle here serves as the Lord's residence, and there are several key locations within the castle that are vital to the defense and prosperity of the entire Lordship. First and foremost, the treasury. Running a lordship isn't free, and the Lord of Belmont needs to be able to financially support his retinue and the inhabitants of his lordship. There's also the armory for storing weapons and armor for soldiers, as well as the stockpile, which serves as a long-term storage for any and all goods. Lastly, the granary, which plays a key role in supplying the kingdom's army. While other 3 points of interest in the castle play direct roles in setting up a soldier's wages and equipment, the granary's role is to control the amount of respawns soldiers have in battle. The castle itself overlooks Belmont Village. We spoke about retinues, guilds, and dioceses in our concept videos on YouTube. While the castle we've just toured handles the retinue side of things, you'll find everything related to guilds and dioceses down in the village. Before we leave the castle, though, we'll take a quick look at the courtyard. We want to provide an area where you can see out an early iteration of our combat. We're planning to have an NPC in the arena here, where you can test out the combat. On one of the castle's overlooks, we can see a ballista. The Lordship of Belmont is located directly west of the Holy City of Jerusalem. Pilgrims and travelers make their way along the main road to the city, and as a member of the Knights Templar, it's the Belmont Lord's duty to protect them. As we leave the castle, the first area we run into is the local diocese. It features a church, a priest's house, also known as a rectory, a storehouse for tithings, and a vineyard which the diocese owns and operates to make wine. These 4 locations make up the core of how religion works in Lionhearts, including space for religious housing, events, storage, and materials for ceremonies. On the edge of town, there's a logging camp where workers are collecting resources for the Lordship's stockpile. While there's a static NPC here, our final vision for Lionhearts revolves around our shadow system, where your character completes tasks in the world while you're offline. Over on the southwest end of town, there's a vast field of wheat, which provides a majority of the granary supply. In a multiplayer world where war is present, we might see any surplus in wheat delivered to a local market, where another lordship or kingdom may purchase the wheat to bolster their granary. Alternatively, the wheat may circulate locally to the miller, who passes produced flour off to the baker. As we enter the town, we can see that Belmont is not a particularly wealthy village. The homes here are modest, and the location is a mostly stepping-off point for the Holy City. Residential properties are leased and inhabited by local tradesmen and soldiers. The marketplace in Belmont is lucky enough to have established a blacksmith. They are a crucial part of any public marketplace. Some merchants may want a ware repaired before they post it for sale. The retinue managing the lordship may also post a buy order from a certain amount of wares, such as shields or sword swords. Belmont also features a graveyard. While not necessarily strictly owned by a diocese, it is typically maintained by one. As mentioned before, a key part of Lionhearts is the shadow system. However, we know that not everyone will choose the life of a tradesman. For those in the military tree, we intend for you to be able to configure your shadow for patrols. Belmont Village also features an olive grove. While this is not as important as wheat or lumber, it's one of the most versatile crops available during the time. We intend for olives to be usable for food, medicine, and religious ceremonies. There's material present in the demo that we haven't covered in this brief video. Luckily for you, we'll be releasing the demo to the public so that you can get a first-hand perspective on our early development phases and our intentions for the game. We hope you'll join us on this adventure, and we're incredibly grateful for your support. Our Kickstarter is live, so please go and back us with as much support as you possibly can.